Hello! In this video, we will be creating a drawing of both Frankenstein and a witch based on the style of Pablo Picasso. You will need a pencil, a marker, and something to color with. I will be drawing both pictures side by side so you can choose one to draw for yourself. If you'd like to know more information about Pablo Picasso and his famous style called Cubism, check out the links below this video. Remember, you can always pause the video to keep up with me, so let's get started. To begin this project, we're going to make a giant U shape. It should be at least the size of your hand. This is going to be the beginning of Frankenstein's face, and over here, we're going to make a U shape, but at the bottom, we're going to make a little bump for the witch's chin. So there's a slight difference, as you can see. After we're done with that, I'm going to make a flat top for the top of Frankenstein's head. For the witch, we're going to create an arch that goes above the U shape that we drew for the hat, and we're going to create the neck for both the witch and the Frankenstein. You can change the details a little bit so that it looks a little bit more interesting for yourself. For the witch, I made her neck a little bumpy. For Frankenstein, I'm going to make the neck a little thicker. We'll need to add some clothes for each of our characters here, so you don't have to make yours just like mine, of course, but this is how I created mine. Before we finish drawing the witch's hat, we're going to add some wavy lines for some long witchy hair. Of course, Frankenstein would not be Frankenstein without his bolts in his neck. These are simple rectangular shapes, kind of like a sideways T sticking out of his neck. Once you're done drawing the details that you'd like to add, it's time to make it look more like a Picasso portrait. The way we do that is to create the look that the face is both looking at you and to the side. So I'm going to draw the forehead, the nose, and the chin of the Frankenstein and the witch to the side. And it's going to look a little funny at first, but that's okay. This is an interesting new type of project. So try it out. If you need to practice, you can turn your paper over and it might help you kind of get the idea of what a profile of a face looks like. A profile is basically the side view of a face. So we're drawing a profile in the center of the face. It's helpful to break it down to the three main parts: forehead, nose, and mouth and chin. So if you have a bump for the forehead, if you make sure that the nose is in the center of the face, and then the chin is kind of curvy at the bottom, you'll be good to go. And of course, remember, you can always pause the video and go back if you need to. Alright, so once we finish wrapping up our hat here, we're going to get into drawing the portrait, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, those types of details, so that we can finish up our drawing and get to the coloring. So which drawing do you like better right now, Frankenstein or the witch? Personally, I like my witch drawing better because I filled up more of the space. I like how the hat kind of goes off the top of the paper. Unlike the Frankenstein, whose head is a little bit too small for my liking. It's a little bit off-center too. That's okay. We're going to make it look cool when we're all done. Okay, so now onto the face. We're going to start with the eyes first. On the right side of the face, we are going to draw an eye that looks like it's looking straight at us. So this is a full frontal view of a face. On the left side of the face, we're going to draw the profile or the sideways view of the face. So we're going to need to draw the eye differently. Watch as I draw this one. It's not very hard. Once you're done drawing the eyes, you can make the mouth look however you want it to. You can have an open mouth or a frowning mouth. You can make a zigzag line mouth, or you can make it look smiley, kind of like I did with mine here. Keep in mind, as I am drawing the witch here, your drawing is going to look different, and that is absolutely fine. If you want to change the way your witch looks or your Frankenstein looks, that's great. Just don't forget that one side of the face is supposed to look straight at you, while the other side of the face is a profile or a side view. I forgot to add something really important for Mr. Frankenstein over here. I think he would look really good with a unibrow. So as you create your monsters, feel free to be as creative as you want. Now, I'm going to fast forward to the part where it's all painted in. Remember, I used watercolors for this project, but that does not mean that you have to. Just use whatever you have to color your picture, okay? So let's find out what these look like now. I hope you've enjoyed our art time today. If you have, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more fun art lessons. Thanks.